Hi students, this is Partho sir. Today I will discuss finite state machines, that is FSM. Now today we will discuss finite state machines with two problems. First problem is first problem is design MAF and STF. Design MAF and STF for divisibility by 3 tester. First thing you should know what is MAF. MAF means machine function and STF means state transition function. Okay, so we have to design MAF and STF for divisibility by 3 tester. Means we have to design a automata or finite state machine which will check whether a decimal number is divisible by 3 or not. Divisibility by 3 tester means you have to check whether a decimal number is divisible by 3 or not. Okay, so first any decimal number can be formed using 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means from 0 to 9 we can form any decimal number. That is why we are taking the inputs as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what are the possible outputs? 0, 1, 2. Why? Because if you divide any decimal number by 3, what are the possible remainders? The possible remainders are 0, 1 and 2. That is why the possible outputs are 0, 1 and 2. Now what are the states? Since it will be a finite state machine, so there must be some states. So what are the possible states? We have taken 4 states. One S, that is the start state, S0 when the remainder is 0, S1 when the remainder is 1, and S2 when the remainder is 2. So these are the 4 states we have taken. Okay, next we are designing the machine function. Okay, so what is the machine function? Now we have taken states in one side and inputs in other side. Okay, so these are the various states. S, that is starting state, S0 when the remainder is 0, S1 when the remainder is 1, and S2 when the remainder is 2. Now these are we have divided the states into 3 parts. That is one is 0, 3, 6, 9, one is other is 1, 4, 7, and another is 2, 5, 8. Now for 0, 3, 6, 9, and suppose you are in state S, then it will be divided by 3, so the output is 1. Here we have taken two assumptions. One, the output will be 1 if it is successfully divided by 3, and the output will be 0 when it is not successfully divided by 3. Okay, so since 0, 3, 6, 9 all are divisible by 3, so successfully divided, so 1. 1, 4, 7 is not successfully divided by 3, so 0. 2, 5, 8 not successfully divided by 0, that is why 0. Next, for S1 means when the remainder is 1. So when the remainder is 1, if you add remainder 1 with 3, so you are getting 4. So 4 is not divisible by 3, so the output is 0. Now here it is 4. Now remainder is 1, so 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 is not divisible by 3, so the output is 0. Now here it is 5. Now previous remainder is 1. Now 5 plus 1 is 6, and 6 is divisible by 3, so the output is 1. Now for S2, that means when the remainder is 2. Now 3 plus 2 is 5, so it is not divisible by 3, so the output is 0. Now it is 4. Now the previous remainder is 2, so 4 plus 2 is 6. Now 6 is divisible by 3, so the output is 1. Now it is 5 previously, remainder is 2. Now 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 is not divisible by 3, so the output is 0. So this is the machine function. Now we are going to the STF, that is state transition function. Okay, state. Now since we are in state S means starting state. Now we are getting 0, 3, 6, 9. Starting state S or starting state S0 is same, that is remainder is 0. So if you get 0, 3, 6, 9, so it is divisible by 3, so it should go to S0. Now when we are getting 1, 4, 7, so it is if you divide it by 3, you will get remainder as 1, so it will go to S1. For 2, 5, 8, if you divide it by 3, so you will get remainder as 2, so it will go to S2. And S0 is same as S. Now we are going to S1. S1 means remainder is 1, so 3 plus 1 is 4. Now if you divide 4 by 3, you will get remainder 1, so it should go to S1 state, that is when the remainder is 1. Now it is 4. Now previous remainder is 1, so 4 plus 1 is 5, and if you divide 5 by 3, you will get remainder as 2, so it should go to S2 state. Now it is 5 and previous remainder is 1, so 5 plus 1 is 6. Now if you divide 6 by 3, you will get 0 as remainder, so it should go to S0 state. For S2 state, now we are going checking S2 state. Now previous remainder, now the input is 3 and previous remainder is 3, so 3 plus 2 is 5. Now 5, if you divide 5 by 3, you will get 2 as remainder, so it should go to S2 state. Now for 147, now the input is 4 and previous output is 2, so 4 plus 2 is 6, and if you divide 6 by 3, you will get 0 as the remainder, so it should go to S0 state. Now 258, now for 5 input is 5 and previous remainder is 2, so 5 plus 2 is 7, and if you divide 7 by 3, so you will get 1 as remainder, so it should go to S1 state. Clear? Now from the state transition function, we are drawing the state transition function. Here we have taken the four states S, S0, S1 and S2 state. Okay. We have taken all the states. We have taken all the states S, S0, S1, S2. Now from the diagram, from the state transition function, now suppose you are in state S and you are getting 0, 3, 6, 9, so which state you should move? S0. So S, if you get 0, 3, 6, 9, you should move to S0 state. Now suppose you are in state S, you are getting 1, 4, 7 as input, which state you should move? S1. So 1, 4, 7 state you should move S1. Now suppose you are in state S and you are getting 2, 5, 8 as input, so which state you should move? S2 state. 2, 5, 8 you should move S2. In this way, S0 for S0, for S0 0, 3, 6, 9, it should move to S0 state. For S0 1, 4, 7, you should move to S1 state. For S0 2, 5, 8, you should move to S2 state. 2, 5, 8, you should move to S2 state. So in this way you can draw the transition diagram. I think you have got how I have designed it. Okay, thank you. Please go through it and please like, subscribe and share my YouTube channel. Thank you.